just me drinking a beer. Miller High Life, the champagne and beers. Actually, you know what? It is good beer. I will say that. You know, nice and crisp. So run on down to your local liquor store, pick yourself up some Miller High Life. This one's on me. All right. So I have, in my dad's family, I had two uncles. They both have died now. And four aunts. Four aunts, one of whom has died now. Died in 2003 of cancer. So now it's just, you know, my dad is the only male left, you know, out of those brothers and sisters. And there's the oldest, my oldest aunt, my Aunt Ruth, the sweetheart of the family, like the angel of the family. My Aunt Diane is another aunt of mine, and she's a few years younger than my dad. My Aunt Ruth's a few years older. Aunt Diane's a few years younger, and she's still around, and she's in reasonably decent health. You know, my Aunt Ruth is not in the greatest health. I'm not sure she'll be around in 2 years. And then my Aunt Ginny is the youngest, and it's like she's the oldest. You know, she developed Alzheimer's 3 years ago, and she's just in her early 60s. Now, the thing is
Sorry.
Damn, dude.
Sorry, I didn't spit on you, did I?
Yeah.
I started laughing as I was trying to cough. Sorry.
Anyway, early 60s. Develops Alzheimer's.
Sort of cracks me. Yeah.
Now,
the fact that she's that young and she has Alzheimer's cracks me.
Her test came back and the doctor said, yeah, she definitely has Alzheimer's. The fact is I think she wanted Alzheimer's, and some other members of the family think so too. She wanted it. She wanted Alzheimer's. You know, as much as I want to be rich and famous and enjoy my life, she wanted Alzheimer's. You know, there's no trip to Spain or anything like that. You know, a bucket list. You know, what's on my bucket list? Get Alzheimer's. That's my bucket list. Get Alzheimer's. I don't need a bucket list anymore. You know?
Do you know why she's always wanted Alzheimer's?
She always used to say she wanted to just flip through life and then, you know, on toward that. She never.
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
She never wanted to, like, leave any kind of impression or anything like that.
That's pretty much me.
You know, just no need to be special or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I really want, is just someone to take care of me so I can just live and die.
Well,
you know.
Well, she's in a nursing home now, so she's got that wish.
Yeah.
She'll never have to be responsible for anything ever again.
Yeah.
For however long that's going to be.
Yeah. Well,
it was, I guess, around 2 years ago. It was something like 2 years ago now. No, not that far back. Maybe a year and a half back. Well, she and my Uncle Harry, you know, who was 17 years her senior, and actually named her when she was born. They lived in a trailer in Laurel Lake together. He was getting up there in age, you know. He just couldn't live by himself, and she needed the financial help. So, you know, he moved into her trailer, where they were, you know, for a lot of years. They lived there in relative peace and harmony. Well, after a series of major setbacks, you know, her own son stealing a bunch of money from her and from Uncle Harry, cleaning out his retirement account completely. Yeah. So after Tony was thrown out by his younger brother Bill came in and said, "Hey, you and your wife out now."
Wow.
So that happened. Well, I guess the stress of it all got to my aunt so much that she got up in the middle of the night one night, went to my Uncle Harry's bedroom, and started beating on him. So, yeah, so you know, Uncle Harry, you know, nobody did anything for him. You know, the ambulance came and got her, took her to the emergency room. She's not the one that got the beating. She gave the beating. They took her to the emergency room, and they wound up putting her in the psych ward. And then from there, eventually she went to the nursing home. You know? So, yeah, that was really a terrible, terrible thing. And she's there now, and apparently she can't remember anything. She can't remember my dad whenever he goes to visit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I have a feeling this will be another one of those things. Oh, I'm never going to leave my relative, my elderly relative in a home or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Other people have said that too. The ones who do actually do it, I'm sure, have said that.
Yeah.
You know, I will never do that. Well, you probably will. Especially if you have your own kids and everything.
Shit, yeah. I guess I might have to have my mom move in with me.
I hope she don't come in your room in the middle of the night and beat on you, you know? You know, here you're just sound asleep, and next thing you know, you're being wailed on, you know, hey! You know?
I guess what makes it even funnier is he was old.
He has no idea why she's doing it. None of this stuff is his fault. You know, he's as much a victim, maybe more of a victim than she is. Yeah, so, you know, I guess in for a penny, in for a pound. If you're getting punished, a penny's worth of punishment, I guess somebody along the line will say, you know what, we'll just do this shit to you too, since you're already suffering. We'll throw this your way too.